Run, rabbit, run, run, run. Here comes the farmer with his gun, gun, gun. Bang, bang, bang went the farmer's gun. So run, rabbit, run, run. Was that creepy? Kinda is just a creepy song. For some reason, it's been stuck in my head. Anyway, let's do this shit. We're on episode 9 of Let's Play Dark Souls PTDE Soul Level 1 / SL1, Part 9 versus Ornstein and Smough. Not Ornstein and Smough or any shit like that. We have 1 dislike. Let's give it 2. Look at that shit. Hit me up. Let's go! You excited? You damn well better be. Might be a little loud. Though maybe it's not, I don't know. So how are you all doing? I hope you're having a good day. I'm doing okay, thank you for asking.
Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the magical world of Dark Souls. Today we continue along in Anor Londo, and we are going to take on Ornstein and Smough at level 1, and that scares the crap out of me.
It scares the crap out of me, right?
And clubbing the nuts, buddy. We're gonna have to do this twice each, aren't we? That really sucks.
That's me mocking the way I used to speak.
We are very soon going to upgrade our weapon into a lightning club of doom, and then it will be much more better.
Much more better.
So at the very least, we might be able to take those
again,
guys out in one
that's
parry.
a Pirates of the Caribbean
nice
reference.
Yeah, we're gonna run up
Jack
here,
Sparrow says that at some point, and I always found it funny. Shortcut! First time as well. Nice. Nice.
Son of a bitch.
This guy killed me.
Buddy? See ya, jerk ass.
First time I ever played the game.
Kick the crap out of me. That guy is a dangerous
Kicked my ass a few times.
What's up, Sir Spear-a-Lot? Parry and clubbing the balls. I gotta be honest, it really sucks that we have to repulse these guys.
He's very hyper in this episode, isn't he?
Good lord, are we weak as crap. This is what happens when you're level 1. At first,
I mean, I was gonna say, it's kind of, isn't that the point of it? It's like a challenge run.
You start to realize
supposed to be weak.
How freaking weak and fragile your character is.
Look at that shit.
I love roll parrying. Clubbing the balls, son. So once we kill this guy, we can open up the magical chest behind him to get the Silver Knight armor set. If you want the shield, you have to farm these guys for it. Get out of my sight. You have been dismissed. So in here, we get the Silver Knight gauntlets and the leggings, which means the helmet and the chest plate are in here. Nice. So now we're going to go grab Havel's set. The good thing about Havel's is right out of the box, it is one of the best armor sets in the game. And it looks awesome. However, it's extremely heavy and it cannot be upgraded, which means when you fully upgrade most of the other sets, they turn out to be better. But like I say, it looks badass.
He's gone through this section a few times, like I am doing this methodical as fuck.
So. Oh look, a not curly chain. I wonder if it's a mimic in disguise. Yes, you're goddamn right, it's a mimic in disguise. And we're gonna throw fireballs at it until it dies a horrible fiery death.
Did you see that dodge?
Fantastic, and that one will drop us the occult
It's
club.
bloody Neo of the mimics.
Dragon's tooth.
He's Mio.
Yes, it is quite literally a humongous dragon's tooth that he just bashes you over the head with. If that's not awesome, then nothing is. Hey, we got a token lag spike with Havel's Great Shield. That wasn't in the brochure. Bonus. And here's the rest of the armor. Okay, we are ready to continue.
It's not even funny. Why would I say that? I don't know. I mean, I laughed, but I laughed because of how dumb it was. I don't know. So we're getting to the point where I feel like.
Oh yeah, I got a pizza delivery here from Mr. Silver Knight. Would you like a slice of pizza? No? How about a slice of justice from my club of doom? Good lord.
What a fucking weirdo. No wonder everyone thought I was high on cocaine the entire time.
It's just
no
painful,
wonder.
But as I mentioned, we are very, very close indeed to the next blacksmith. He is in fact in this here castle, and we get some sunlight medals. Those will allow us to rank up in the
I'll make the point I was about to make probably at the end of the video if I remember.
And you can get the sunlight
it's hard to get a word in with, you know,
you've probably seen that in this
hyper past me.
Yes, he throws freaking
Let me turn me down a bit.
Because he's that much of a badass. You can get those yourself if you rank up in the...
See, this is the white symbol I was telling you about. That means someone used a miracle there.
I am going to show you a trick here that you can do if you have Lloyd's talismans. If I can find them on the bar. There they are. Now,
we are the bar.
Talisman at a mimic. Look what happens. It pops open. So you know it's a mimic, and you can get the booty without it attacking you. But that's no fun, so we're just going to club it across the head by Rob Duggan. I mean, you know, if we're honest, I'm probably going to regret this. Probably going to get grabbed and punched on yummy jump attack.
I love how the song...
And, oh, God.
Damn.
That really freaking hurt. Yeah.
That hurt, Charlie, and it's still hurting. I love how the song is called Club to Death.
Woo. That was a close one.
And it's just become like club everything.
Right.
Clubbed across the head, like club to the nuts by Rob Duggan. It's just... It's just got club in there, it works, I guess.
By beating the living shit out of me, so we've learned our lesson. Jump or check. We're not letting that happen again. By the way, if my voice...
Jesus Christ, I almost died.
My voice sounds a little bit different. It's because I'm ill, and I'm still making videos for you, damn it. And
you
don't appreciate me,
You're welcome. You don't appreciate me at all.
Oh, I keep missing. I don't want to get killed by the mimic. There we go. Finally.
I once invaded a man.
And what treasure do we get? I can't remember.
And saw him get eaten by this mimic. This very mimic.
I have absolutely
I'm gonna say eaten by him.
What you use that for?
I mean, I saw him get chased down and then eaten by the mimic.
Ticket.
It was brutal.
I don't know the
and
rest of the
hilarious.
words to that song. I feel like I probably should, but I don't. Do you want to die, Mr. Silver Knight?
It's like, I've got a golden ticket, I've got a golden
nice
You know what? I'm gonna look it up. Fuck it. Hang on. I should probably be careful in case I, like, end up bringing up some shit that you shouldn't see. So let me just move this to the other monitor. I've got a golden ticket lyrics.
He's not really our buddy. He's more an extremely dangerous enemy. That is my
okay, where are?
Because
I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden twinkle in my eye. I never had a chance to shine, never a happy song to sing, but suddenly half the world is mine. What an amazing thing! You're welcome. Let's carry on.
Killed me in the Let's Play. Not him specifically, but you
I'm
know,
so
one of his
sorry.
many brethren.
I'm so
I will
sorry.
never forget that. Neither will I forget dying to the Moonlight Butterfly.
Picture of Guinevere on the
never
wall there, in
forget
case you missed
never,
it.
Ever, never, ever. What's up, buddy? You're trying to hide behind the doorway. Hiding behind the doorway.
That's a paddling.
Staring in my sandals.
Oh, you better believe that's a paddling.
We are very close. Don't worry. We are very, very close to getting a language.
Oh wait, no, it's it's like staring at my sandals. That's a paddling. Paddling the school canoe. Oh, you better believe that's a paddling. What the hell am I doing? I like doing the I can't speak right now. I'm tired. I like doing the creepy whispering thing. I like making people uncomfortable. It amuses me.
I hate that. Sometimes
I should do ASMR.
don't work when you click on them. They are supposed.
Does this turn you on, big boy? What if I touch the microphone like that? Does that do it for you? It's like I'm massaging the insides of your ears. I'm sorry, I'm very hyper because I'm very tired.
To show you a
I'm also in a good mood.
That shows you how the poor sap. Oh,
you suck.
It shows you how the poor sap died. However, sometimes they just don't freaking work, and I don't know why.
Put the bow down, motherfucker.
Sometimes things just decide not to work. Welcome to Dark Souls.
Welcome to Dark Souls, where I talk with a really overly British/Scottish accent sometimes. I don't know why.
You moron. So before we go that
Wait, what did I say there? Hang on, I missed that part. I was talking.
Welcome to Dark Souls. That's right, buddy. Get out your sword. Your sword. Now you've fallen right into my trap. You moron.
Wasn't worth rewinding for, let me tell you that much.
That way would just take us back to where we jump over the railing and landed next to the Titanite demon. You know the one. First of all, Onion Bro.
Oh, I'm being quite a pickle. Oh. Pickle of a dilly of a jam. I know what he's saying is going to be too quiet for you to hear, so let me just read it. Oh, don't be ashamed. 'Tis the fate of vanguards like you and I. I'll think of something. We can overcome this together, like two onion buddies. Together forever. This is quite a fix, quite a pickle, you might say. We'll need another 3, no, maybe 5 bodies. Quite a fix indeed. I'll fix you good.
Okay, so
he seems to drastically overestimate how many people you need to take out 3 very dumb Silver Knights.
Silver Knights that have infested this room like a plague of locusts. However, he has not bargained on the fact that I'm a distinctively average player. And I think we can handle 3 Silver Knights on our own. Don't you? Well, maybe
don't you?
Maybe not. Let's hope I don't die after saying that. Hey, You come over here. I ain't going over there. I ain't going near your buddy.
So,
I ain't gonna get
in case you are wondering, you cannot parry a weapon if you are too far away. So you notice he hit me there and I didn't even try to parry. That's because the parry would not have worked. You cannot... Austin Powers quote.
That's right, buddy.
You cannot parry by simply parrying the very tip of their weapon. You have to be pretty close to them. You have to pretty much hit them in the hilt.
That's
so
what I get for showing off.
That's why I walk off up close to them. So if you're having trouble with parrying, that might be your problem. You might be standing too far away.
Down goes number 3. Now all we have to do is open the door and go and speak to Onion Bro, and he will reward us with riches. Except not really. And yummy! We get 2 demon tetanite, which is always
yummy!
Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing we must do. We must smash this cabinet. Because I like to smash things.
Man's got a point. And yeah, I left these things, you know, I was going to say alive. I guess they're inanimate objects. Then again, everything's in a video game. What's on your mind, friend? Wait, you defeated those monsters? Fantastic. I am saved. This Knight of Katarina hereby commends you. You are a boss-ass bitch. And then he sticks out his hand for a brofist. Take this, not a PewDiePie brofist, as a token of my gratitude. PewDiePie does not own brofist, goddammit. But be warned, gallantry entails great risks. Next time, give me a chance to come up with a plan. Yo, he cares about me. I love you too. Bring it in, man. Well, you don't run away from him.
Onion Bro's accent. Oh, I'm sorry, I was lost in thought. Okay, so back to the bonfire.
There's a party in Spanish, man. You Spanish everything in the room besides that one motherfucking pot. What's wrong with you? Downvote. I already did that.
We are ready to head to Ornstein and Smough. Well, we're going to
are you excited?
Blacksmith on the way. Try and get his number, see if we can get a date with him. But once that's done, it's going to be freaking awesome.
Ew, homosexuality. You get out of here, you fascist. Nothing wrong with 2 dudes rubbing their sticks together.
This is going to suck dick.
And as I'm told, that's how it works. They try to make a fire, and if they successfully make a fire, they fall in love. And then have babies. That's how homosexuality works. Don't question it, alright? Don't look it up. Or if you do, just Google Lemon Party.
By the way, I almost forgot. You remember the black eye orb that we got a long time ago? When the bonfire keeper kicked the bucket back in Firelink Shrine, we can use that in this next room coming up to invade Lautrec, kill him, retrieve her soul, and save the world in time for dinner. So essentially,
why am I talking like this?
We're going to invade Lautrec.
Kill him, retrieve her soul, and then be home in time for dinner. I mean, I get, like, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? Here is the thing. Okay, here is the thing. Have I mentioned that this is the thing? I paused it because I'm making a very important point here, like, genuinely. A lot of you have probably heard of the Twitch streamer called Dr. Disrespect. He plays a character. His character is Dr. Disrespect. You may be able to tell in these old videos, I'm basically playing a character. That's not Jason. What you are experiencing there is not Jason. That's not me. What you get right now, this is me. Much more boring, I suppose. I don't know. I just find old me annoying. But anyway, so I think I finally have maybe figured out why this was so popular. I think people loved the character. I think people loved the over-the-top, like, oh, we're going to be home in time for dinner, and then we're going to get his number, ha-ha! And then we're going to invade him and kick the shit out of him. Come with me, parry of justice, shop attack, like all that shit. I think people just like that OTT character. I think there's something about that character appealed to a lot of people that saw it. And here's the sad part. I bet if I just hit the microphone, sorry. Here's the sad part. I bet if I continue doing that character and not just, you know, being myself, I would have probably become a lot more successful over the years. Like, I bet my channel would be massive now compared to the way it is. And I'm probably right. Here's the other thing as well. There is a... I'm almost done here, I swear. There's another YouTuber I watch. I probably shouldn't mention... Well, no, I guess... No, I'm not going to mention his name. But anyway, basically, he does videos where he puts on... He's British, but he puts on an over-the-top British accent, kind of like the one I was doing in these videos. But, you know, his own style, obviously. So, there was at one point where, in one of his videos, he was doing his normal thing, but he was doing it in his regular accent. And he said, I've gotten to the point where I don't feel like I need to put on the silly accent. The reason I did that was because, you know, I was afraid that people weren't going to like me and, you know, take to my accent and stuff like that. And the worst part about it is the comments weren't supportive. Like, yeah, man, go ahead. A bunch of the comments were like, no, bring the accent back. I was like, wow. And this is a guy that suffers with, like, depression and anxiety and stuff like that. I'm like, wow, your subscribers are actually fucking dicks. Because even though you may think that, you may have thought, okay, yeah, I preferred his fake accent. Again, the fact that this man has serious self-conscious, oh Jesus, what's the word I'm looking for here? You know, like, self-confidence problems. And then you go and tell him, no, actually, we don't want you, or we want the fake you. Basically what they were saying. So I was like, wow, that's really fucked up. But yeah, kind of proves my point. Dr. Disrespect, popular because he's playing a character. Him, popular because he's essentially playing a character doing that voice. And I think this is what was the case. I think people loved the character that I was doing. Anyway, let's carry on. Let's go.
Anyway, and there he is. We are now in Lautrec's world, and oh look! He has 2 bodyguards with him, because he is that much of a freaking pussy. God, I hate you, Lautrec. I hate you so goddamn much.
I kind of do. Here's the thing.
See ya, jerk-ass.
I hate that fake laugh. That...
I'm gonna run up the staircase, throw some
I don't think a lot of people realize that this character, whilst it is a character, it was never really meant to be a character. It was me...
Burn, you scum, burn!
Playing a character because of the same reasons that the other guy described. Me not thinking anyone would like me, not thinking they would like my voice, the way I talked, my personality, etc., etc. So, I put on the fake laugh and the Club of Justice and all that shit. So, you know, almost like a protective shell, so that people couldn't get to the real me, I suppose.
Happy about that, as you might imagine. Okay, so now we've beaten him. We will get the fire keeper soul. So
let me tell you something. Playing this fucking character like I did was exhausting.
That's very
exhausting. These 20-minute videos took so much out of me.
Known as the fat ring. That will boost your stamina, your HP, and your equipment burden. However, when you take it off, it breaks, and we are not going to use it because.
And here's the thing as well. Over the years, I've contemplated bringing this character back. I mean,
freaking fun of it.
People know it's a character just like they know Dr. Disrespect is a character. So I don't even necessarily know there would be a problem.
We are literally
but yeah, like,
just around the corner. There's no more
I have given this some serious thought to doing videos in this style again. Hopefully less cringy. Hopefully. Just because again, people like the character. I think they do.
Don't you turn your back on me. God diggity damn it. Stand still. No.
Yeah, I've genuinely given that quite a bit of consideration.
Area of effect explosion that does damage to you and will knock you on your ass.
Things I don't know if I could even do that character anymore. Like,
extremely quick, and I freaking hate it.
I don't know how I did, to be honest.
Well, at least the other Sentinels lost interest in us. Come on, dude. We don't have all freaking day. Get your fat ass back here. Come on,
get your fat ass back here.
Roll down here. There we go. That's right. Keep coming. Yes, there we go. Good boy. Who's a good boy? Do you know what your reward is? You'll get a freaking club in the knee.
God, I say freaking so much.
No. When they jump back, they're usually trying to
there's a couple of things that are really great on me about, like, past me. One is the freaking, and the other one's the you suck.
God,
I know what you're thinking. Jason, that laugh sounded very similar, but that was legitimate. I can tell when it's a fake laugh, and you know when it's not.
I've got my souls. Now we are going to head to the blacksmith. And you know what?
But yeah, when he's like, I'm like, oh, fuck off.
Thunderclap. Thunderstruck. Thunderclap.
I'm such a poser. I don't even listen to AC/DC. Isn't that by, I think it's by AC/DC? I don't even know. I think it is.
That's okay. Shit happens. We're gonna go out here.
I'm gonna get Ornstein and Smough, man. It's like the point of the video, you motherfucker.
Do they take the dangerous route? Over here, we can get the Dragon Slayer Great Bow, and it will give us a quicker way to the blacksmith.
I took a spike up the arse just then.
So we like that. Okay, so we gotta be careful here.
So here's an embarrassing admission. This is the hole you're supposed to leave from. First time I ever got here, I landed here, got the bow, and I couldn't figure out how to get out. So I walked around here for about 5 minutes, and then decided to bone out. I didn't know where to go, but there's just a hole right there.
Damn, we don't want them to kill us.
Embarrassing. Glad I never told anyone.
That was not what I meant to do. I almost fell off the edge. My freaking god. It's okay. We're alive. He's dead. It's all good, man. It's all good in the hood. That was scary. That was very scary. Jumper check, and down goes the gargoyle. Okay, that's the blacksmith. But before we go speak to him, let's quickly go open up this gate. This will lead us all the way around to the very front of Anor, Londo, where we originally ran through.
Sorry, I realize I'm mostly just listening at this point, but I'm also deep in thought, like, about this character that I used to play, and, like, if I could somehow modernize it, potentially make videos with this character. I don't know.
Come on.
I'm thinking.
He does it every goddamn time. I love that guy.
Because I would never bring this back as just, like,
and it's endless fun.
permanently. Because I like being me on camera. But I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to doing a video here and there in a character.
And there's our Titanite chunk. Okay.
But would I even necessarily want to do this character? Maybe I could do another character. I don't know. There's plenty of YouTubers and stuff like that do characters. Like, Boogie has Francis, for example, if you're familiar.
And over here, we can roll to get to the Hawk.
A lot of people think you, or thought, probably not so common now, but a lot of people thought you had to kill him to get that ring. As you can see, you can just roll past. I don't know if that's what they intended, but it works. Who are you? Forge your weapons?
Yes. Yes, I do want you to upgrade my weapons. So this is the only place
you said forge, not upgrade. Get it right.
And he sells the giant's armor, the halberd, and the shield. And it looks pretty badass, and it's extremely heavy and very, very
Because everything is badass as well.
I would be remiss if I
Everything's badass.
If you want to make a boss sword weapon, you must use this blacksmith. The same way if you want to make a lightning weapon, you must use this guy. No other blacksmith can do those two things. Okay,
Facts.
so if you look at the club, we have enough 194 physical damage on it at the moment. If we turn it into a lightning club, it will go down to 174 physical, but it'll also do 174 lightning on top of that. So it'll do a bit less physical, but
lightning is good against smoke.
On top of it. So
fire is good against Ornstein.
To lightning, then this is going to be much better than what we had. Now the problem is we don't have any enough chunks to get it to a plus.
Neither are particularly resistant to either. Even though Ornstein's a dragon slayer, doesn't mean he doesn't he still takes decent damage from lightning. So lightning is just a good choice because you can make it here easily.
At level 1 with a +2 lightning club. We'll see how this goes, man. We'll see how this goes.
You can farm chunks from the giant sentinels if you so wish to further upgrade your weapon before you take on Ornstein and Smough. You are welcome. Cutscene! Toasty! Look at those titties, man. Those big old titties, just want to slap him around and motorboat him. Ornstein, though, look at that. Buff individual. Buff. Beautiful man. Shiny. Very shiny, beautiful man.
So goddamn screwed. Okay, the fat one is Smough, the thin one is Ornstein. Now, if you
I could be one of those YouTubers. We're fighting Mario and Luigi.
Shit.
We're fighting fucking Bill and Ted. And Deck.
Way harder than killing Smough second, at least in my opinion, and most people agree with me there.
David and Goliath and other such references. Like, haha, isn't that funny? No.
They are pretty important in the storyline of the game, being one of the 4 rings of the 4 Knights of Gwyn, so...
That being Ornstein's ring. Smough didn't get one, because Smough ain't men, and Gwyn wasn't down with that shit. Gwyn's like, well, I'd love to give it. I always imagine, see, if I was an animator, I could animate this, obviously. Because I have some good ideas for things, like parodies and stuff like that, but I have no skill in that. There's only like 4 minutes of Ornstein and Smough in this, Christ. Anyway, for example, I always imagine like the Knights of Gwyn lined up, each getting their rings given to them by Gwyn. He's like, and for you, Artorias, the Wolf Ring to represent, like, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then he gets to Smough, and Smough, like sticks out his hand, like, gleefully. And he's just like, Smough, like, and he just, like, puts his arm around, takes him to the side. He's like, Smough, we gotta talk, man. Like, yeah, you gotta stop eating humans, dude. Like, it doesn't look good for us. So you're like, sorry to tell you this, but I didn't get you a ring. And then he's like really pissed and he throws a tantrum or something. So like I'm saying, like if I could animate, I could do some funny shit. Can't animate though. Boom.
Ring. You're welcome. Now you can see here, Smough Buddy is extremely weak to lightning, whereas Ornstein is weak to fire. So the plan here is to beat Smough up with our freaking Club of Doom.
Freaking.
And he should die fairly easy.
Everything's freaking.
Oh crap. Then we can use our fireballs to beat up Ornstein second.
Jesus Christ, they almost one-shot me.
On my ass and almost kill me. Shit. I knew that was coming.
Should have rolled.
I hate you so much.
Why are you so bad? Oh my god. I'm going to leave a negative comment and tell you that you suck.
It's my impression of YouTube commenters. Not all of you, of course. Not even most of you. Just the annoying shithead ones, you know? So here's a death montage. You're welcome. And there's big Ornstein kicking my ass. Took me a while to take these out. I think it was... This one was about 2.5 hours of footage, give or take. Which ain't that bad. At level 1, without even a fully upgraded weapon,
Okay,
2.5 hours, not that bad.
Ornstein and Smough take,
Might have even been less.
now, I think, something like that. I don't freaking
I think it was about 2.5.
We're getting closer and oh, you son of a bitch, Smough. Since when do you hit me? It's always Ornstein. I want my souls. Okay, as long as you get my souls, you can kill me. That's just fine. It's fine, just fine. Okay, that's what I was trying to say. We're getting closer and closer to killing Ornstein every single time. Eventually, we will break the wall of justice and defeat him.
I think I was gonna say the walls of Jericho go down, making a wrestling reference and, you know, biblical, mostly reference, you know, wrestling though.
And, you know, he doesn't one-shot me in the process.
However,
he has one-shot me.
I panicked
he has one-shot
and turned to justice.
So,
it was like the walls of justice!
Yeah, as long as he doesn't one-shot me, we can just pace ourselves and get through it, you know, as long as we got the Estus. But it's when I waste the Estus on Smough...
Oh, right in the knee. That's gotta really hurt. Just imagine him grabbing his knee like, oh, you bastard. That really hurt, man. Ouch, Charlie. That really... Oh, Charlie and his brother as well. There could be those two as well. Let's think of other comedy duos. I don't know many duos now that I think about it. Like, the two Ronnies. Like, these are all British things that no one's gonna understand, because I think like 60% of my audience are Americans. It's like 10% English. Don't get me wrong, I love you Americans. I'm just saying, you're not gonna get most of these references.
This time I'm running out of voice. My voice box is completely fucked.
That's the other thing as well. Doing this character kind of shots my voice box.
Fights with you son of a bitch. God, I love how much damage Great Combustion does. I just hate how much damage freaking Super Ornstein does. Yeah, like that. That's pretty much where I was going. Well, now we're in trouble, aren't we? Get away, go away. That's right, you jump back. Don't thunderbolt me.
I believe in you. You can do it.
Doing it again. Okay, we're fine.
I'm guessing this is the run where I succeed considering the death montage. These days, if I do a death montage, I tend to put in 1 or 2 red herrings sort of towards the end of it, so that you think, oh, that's a successful run. Just keep you guessing. But I don't think I did it back in this day, so I think this is just going to be the victory.
Can't you with your humongous spear of doom and your lightning bolts? Okay, he's almost dead. You're mine, Ornstein. You're mine. No, shit. Oh my fucking god, that would have one-shot me.
I have a lot of fire.
That. Jesus Christ. Oh wow, don't do it again. Don't do it again. Yes! Oh, thank God.
I was looking for, well, what is it, but I didn't have it. Victory!
And we get the soul of Ornstein and the Leo.
I did all that, by the way, the harder way. I think finding Ornstein first and then Smough second is easier, but I wanted to show you the Leo ring. You're welcome. Did I even show it on camera after all that? God, I hope so.
Never again, I tell you. Never again will I attempt to beat this game at level 1.
I've done it a couple of times since then. I did it as Soul of 1 on New Game Plus. For those that don't know, it's on the channel. You can find it. It's in a playlist. New Game Plus, Soul of 1.
You will never get it.
Quite hard.
There we go, the Armor of Favor. Okay, suffice to say, I think I'm going to end the video here. Holy shit, I need to get my voice back, and my god, do I need a break after that. That was intense, and my god, that was hard as hell.
That was
for watching, guys. I hope
like a Native American. Intense. I hope no one finds that offensive. Most Native American women are quite attractive. Thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. Look what I can do. I can just put the outro on like... Alrighty, thank you everybody for watching. And then switch it back over again. And then already and then switch it back. Okay, for real though. Thanks for watching. Yeah. You know the drill by now. If you enjoyed it, leaving a like will help to promote the video. Thusly, people are more likely to actually find the video and find the channel and, you know, keep the ball rolling and so on and so forth. Next time, we will maybe do part 10 or maybe we'll jump to the Sorcerer playthrough. Let me know how you feel about that. The other point I was going to make was actually that, was that I feel like at this point, my original intention with this was to figure out why people like this. I think it just hit me. I think it just hit me on the Ornstein and Smough episode. And what a good episode to end it on if we do end it on. And then we could move on to the Sorcerer playthrough and see the even more batshit insane version of this character that I apparently accidentally made up. Whilst, you know, not wanting people to see the real me, I suppose. So, yeah, I might jump into doing some react videos to my Sorcerer playthrough because there's like 30 or 31 videos in this playlist. That's a few, man. And let's be honest, after Ornstein and Smough, the game goes a bit downhill, doesn't it? Like, it's not bad, it's just nowhere near as good. Maybe I'll do like a reaction to the Gwyn video or something just to complete it and skip out the rest. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know. Give me your opinions, what I was telling you about with the character and blah, blah, blah. I'm interested to hear your feedback. On that, I'll see you all later. Thank you for watching. Good night, everybody, and goodbye. Here's the intro for reals this time. Boop. Alrighty, thank you everybody for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it, and especially thank you to this month's $10 plus tier patrons who are Dot Mobo, I'll Be Jiggered, Joey, Billy Nying, Waffle Ball, Dr. Pepper Penguin, Nuria Age, Bad Beauty, Philip Rep aka Bebop56210, Grandpa Gus, Source of Success, and Hitbox. And of course, thank you to the patrons in the lower tiers as well, of which the $5 plus tier patrons, as well as this month's Twitch subscribers, should be on the screen at any moment. And if you would like to become a patron yourself and help support the channel, you can do so over at patreon.com/MrAndersonLP. Thank you, everybody. I say this all the time because I really do mean it. I could not do this without you. You guys are awesome. Stay awesome. Good night, everybody, and goodbye.